YouTube, we are back. It's the one, the only BOK. Great morning, 72 degrees. Back at it this morning. It's going to be one of those days. I know I've been promising you guys some content, and it's just been a grind. This work week was just brutal. I know last Sunday was the last video I got out to you guys, but you know, like I said, it's been a week at work. But once again, we are back. Check it out, New Century. Coming back at you this morning. Again, it's been fun. The last week has been exciting watching everybody come on in, show the love and support. So again, thank you for that. You know, today it's just going to be another day. It's Saturday morning, getting back at it. Got to get some stuff done. I've seen a couple comments in a couple other videos, and people have requested seeing the fins. So ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you the fin, also known as Finnegan. Woo! Gotta get something going with this, man. I can't wait. So I bought this car 18 months ago. I've really enjoyed it so far. These wheels, though, it's time to go. CJ on 32, hit him up if you've seen this video. You know what kind of wheels he always getting. Looking forward to putting some of those bad boys on and doing a little blackout with this, but put the 20% on the windows. That's definitely the only thing I've done to this car so far. Want more to come, but we'll see what happens. So little Q50 action. You know, I think we're gonna eventually, all this chrome, it's time to go. You know, a little chrome delete action, maybe wrap it, do something like that, and just to see what happens. So I would love for any of you who have talents in the car industry, throw some comments in this video. Let me know what you want to see me do to the fin, because I'm definitely all about it. And you know, I want to make this thing look good too. So you know, it's gonna be with me for a while. All right, now that you've seen the comment on the fin, oh, hold on, we got a wedding going on here. Look at this. Oh, say hi. I don't know what just happened there, but man, looks fun to me. Anywho, show you guys the fin. Hope you like it. Again, drop a comment on this video. Let me know what you want to see me do to it. You know, everybody's got their own taste. I'm open for suggestions. Obviously, I know kind of a few things I want to do. As I mentioned earlier, the chrome is gotta go. It's time to black this baby out. You know, I bought it, like I said, 18 months ago, and the only thing that's been done is the tints. And you know, it's a matter of time and keeping the grind going, and you know, putting effort in. So you know, ultimately, when all is said and done, I'd like to hang on to this car for a while. I've really enjoyed it. It's smooth, it's comfortable. These seats are fantastic, and the ultimate goal is let's make this thing look nasty. So again, give me a comment. Let me know what you want me to do. Throw a like on this video. Anything helps. So as long as we are on the line of talking cars today, I'm gonna pop in a few tips that, you know, I think might be beneficial. Some people might think these are really simple tips, and they actually are, but you know what? I'm not here to judge. You know, if I can help anybody, and you learn something out of this, even though what I'm about to say is pretty simple, not everybody has that mindset. So hopefully, if I can help, you know, 20 people out of this video, my job is done. Hell, if I can even help one person out of this video, my job is done. Because ultimately, when all is said and done, my goal is to have everybody's best interest. And what I'm about to tell you, I'm going to do the same thing. So you're not going to hear me saying stuff and say, hey, you guys should do this, you know, and I'm not going to do it. Nope. My personal life, I'm going to do the same thing. So let's talk about cars real quick. I know my first key point I think that I'm going to talk about is when it comes down to your payments, whether you go to a credit union, whether you go to a bank, whether you go to the dealership and they use whoever, most places are calculating your payment on a monthly basis. So what does that mean? Cool, you're going to go get a $20,000 car at 2.5%, you know, whatever. It's going to be $407 a month, or who knows what, give or take, something like that. Don't quote me on those numbers. I'm throwing random numbers out, but it's probably pretty close. You know, that 407, great. You got to make that minimum payment on that monthly basis. You know, again, I don't know why I picked 407. I should have picked something different, but you know, trying to drive early morning grind, my mind's just, it's not fully functioning, but you get the point. So let's say you've got a 407 and 22 cent payment, you know, round that up. I mean, if you guys can afford it, round it up to 410. You know, I know $2.78 doesn't seem like a lot, but let me tell you something. The interest is calculated on the daily principal balance in most places. So that extra $2.78, you know, it's not going to be a lot, but it is going to have an effect overall in the long run, of course, of things. So with that being said, I always like to encourage people, you know, on their monthly payment, if it's a weird amount, you know, 407.22, 364.66, whatever the case may be, you know, round it up a few bucks to that next increment of a 0 or 5. So 364 and change, round up to 370. You know, $5 is going to be $5 in the long run. And you know, I know some people might say, well, that's $5, and maybe you got to give up a cup of coffee at Starbucks, you know, once a week or something like that, and that's your $5 back. So, you know, again, there's ways to do it. So that's the first thing I'd say. The second thing I'd say is, while we're calculating for a monthly payment, don't always feel like you have to pay monthly. You know, these institutions are calculating this on a monthly basis, but I always will pay my car payment bi-weekly. What does that mean? Perfect. Good. Glad you asked. I love this. I get paid twice a month. You know, we get paid at the middle of the month and the end of the month. Some other places get paid, you know, bi-weekly, so it's every other Friday or whatever the case may be. So for example purposes, I'm going to go on the bi-weekly basis. Let's say you get paid every other Friday, and you get paid on I'm just going to use this month as an example. Yesterday was the 6th. Let's say you got paid yesterday. Your next paycheck is coming in on the 20th now. Then again, it'll come in on September 3rd or whatever the first Friday in September is. I think it's the 3rd. You know, set your payment up to take out half of it on one Friday and half of it on the next Friday to meet your full payment. So let's do this. $400 payment. Pay $200 on August 20th. Then pay $200 on September 3rd if your payment's due. Why, you ask? Great, good. I'm glad you asked. I love this. Let's explain this. On a monthly basis, you would be paying once a month for 12 months. That's 12 payments in a year. Let's say you take out a 5-year loan. You are now paying 60 payments. Cool. Now, let's go bi-weekly. If you are paying every other week, so you're paying once every 2 weeks, you're going to figure out there's 52 weeks in the year, and you're paying once every 2 weeks. We're going to take that 52 weeks, divide that by 2. You are now making 26 weeks worth of payments. Well, people are going to say, well, what's the matter, Brian? Who cares? It's 26. Well, take that 26 again and divide it by 2, and you are now at 13. So, as opposed to making 12 monthly payments a year, you have now increased your payments to 13 a year, resulting in, yes, you guessed it, less principal balance, which means interest is now accruing on a lesser balance. So, you know, people don't really think about this, and I know it's simple, but again, if you can pay bi-weekly or semi-monthly or, you know, whatever the case may be, you know, pay it down, man. Not only that, not only are you making payments for 13 payments a year, you're also now cutting down your balance on that principal balance each time you make that payment. So as opposed to 30 days worth of interest accruing between payments, let's say you're only accruing 15 days worth now, so you're going to get more and more going to principal. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2, you know, watch out for places that want you to say, hey, what do you want your monthly payment to be? They are playing the game on you. It's easy. I can tell you right now, if I came in and asked you what you want your monthly payment to be, and you said you want to pay $350 a month, you know, I can get you to that $350 a month easily. What you don't realize is that $350 might be 84 months worth, as opposed to if you came in and said, hey, I want a 5-year loan, you might be paying more per month, but you're going to end up paying less interest in the long run. So I'm going to break this down into an example of, you still got to be reasonable. You can't say, hey, I want to buy a $60,000 car and pay $350 a month. No, joke's on you guys. Sorry, that don't happen. But let's say you're buying a $20,000 car and you want to pay $350 a month or whatever the case may be, or whatever it is. I can get you to that number. The thing is it may take your length of the loan out longer. So why pay any extra interest? That's the other tip that I always like to tell people is avoid that, especially when you're going to the dealership. They will do whatever they can to say, what do you want your payment to be a month? And people will tell them, I want it to be $275, I want it to be $310, whatever the case may be. They take that number and they will plug it in to make sure that you get to that number you want within reason of the price of the vehicle, but it will kick your loan out and you will be paying extra interest you do not need to pay. So with that being said, go with the term. Tell them you want to calculate a 5-year term, a 4-year term, a 6-year term, whatever the term may be. Just stick to that, because they will get you. What else do I got for you guys today? I'm just cruising the way home. The other thing I like to tell people too is when it comes to especially car loans at the dealership, they'll love to sell you the extended warranty. Fantastic, cool, sounds like a great idea, and it is sometimes. But again, I'm gonna give you the tips. Dang, where you going? Here's tip number 1 on that. Check out your local credit union. Odds are, and if you don't belong to a credit union, find one, because that's the way to go. My boy CJ on 32, he always say that, New Century helped him out. Whether it be New Century or a different credit union, try to get yourself into a credit union. Most credit unions offer some sort of extended warranty program that they can sell on their vehicles, and typically speaking, it's cheaper than a dealer is. You can go to the dealer. I had a person who just took an extended warranty out not too long ago, and I think the cost of the extended warranty that we were able to give him for better coverage on the term, I think it was 84 months, 96,000 miles is what it covered up to, was $700 less than the dealer was offering, and it kicked out the mileage by another 12,000 miles. So why wouldn't you do that? It is what it is, man. And secondly, when it comes to the extended warranties, double check with them when you're going to purchase it. Sometimes these dealers, they will throw it in, and the extended warranty will be, let's say, 5 years, 60,000 miles, whatever comes first. What they don't often tell you is that sometimes that 60,000 miles is from mileage marker 0. So the car could have 7,000 miles on it, and in reality, you're only getting a 5-year, 53,000 mile warranty. Or it could be even less than 5 years, because it could be from the time of manufacture date. So don't do it. Don't fall for that trap, man. It's not worth it. Come to, always check with your credit union, your bank, see what they got to offer too, because, what we offer at the credit union, and I'm only speaking from our personal standpoint, is our warranty is from the mileage on the car. So if I'm offering you a, 5-year, 60,000 mile, and the car's got 8,000 miles on it, you got 5 years, or you got till 68,000 miles, whichever comes first. So again, don't fall victim, guys. Warranties, depending upon what kind of car you're driving, I'm a fan of them, to an extent. I don't always purchase it, I'll be honest with you, but again, on the fin, I got it, and I made the mistake of not checking with the credit union and getting the warranty. I got it right from the dealer because I was stupid. Whatever, it is what it is. But I do have a warranty on this car. They're not cheap to fix, and I'd rather be covered. So again, hopefully everybody has taken something out of this video today. Car talk, we're gonna name this. Again, do me a favor, like the video, drop a comment, let me know what you want to hear next. I got ideas, but I would rather you guys tell me what you want to hear me talk about, and if I can do it and help you out, great. If I don't hear from anyone or no one picks a specific topic, hopefully you guys will find this useful and you'll keep coming back. Got plenty more ideas to come. Sorry for slacking over the last week, but when all said and done, holla at your boy, and yeah, we're gonna go enjoy the weekend. Hopefully I'll get this up soon. Guys, just remember, it's gonna be okay, and we'll catch you later. Peace.